John Elliott live for us this morning with the Flip Circus at the Cross County Center in Yonkers with your first alert forecast. What are you looking at so intently, John? I'm curious.
I got to tell you, I'm fascinated by this and how they make the magic happen here. This is the mount for the slack wire, and they'll hit it with a spotlight very strategically, and then they put this in. Slack wire, not a tight wire, slack wire. And then I watched this young artist, Christina from Ukraine. They only have like a real, they've got to set this up real quickly, and then you test it each time, right?
Yes, of course. I'm tested it every day,
What are you testing it for? Do you actually, I mean, you're just testing it to make sure it's mounted correctly?
Yes, I'm tested this one, this metal. I tested my shirt, you know.
How long have you been doing this?
Like 7, 8 years.
You started when you were a baby.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. You nice enough. After weather, she's going to do some more of her slack wire. And even Vince was like, man, oh man, how do they do that? So I'll let you get set up. We'll make sure that you're on the right wire for better weather. Just remember, hang on to your wire today because we're still dealing with gusty winds. So here's the deal. Outside right now, we've got some clouds filling in, but we're actually racing away a lot of the clouds too. So it's partly sunny, 42 degrees, wind out of the west at 17. Now remember, those winds are going to be an issue all day long. We're going to see gusts 30 to 40 miles an hour, and that is going to really do a number on our numbers as far as those wind chills go. A little bit of moisture, and I'm glad producer Matt DeLucia is picking up on Bergen County, Westchester, over into Fairfield. This is very light. In fact, we're more concerned about the dry air mass and the wind elevating the fire risk. Watch this. You know how it works. The timestamp is on top of the TV viewing machine, and you can see we're running out of moisture, and that's why we don't anticipate big showers. This is an interesting little feature. Some of the models are hinting at a brief snow shower tomorrow. There's just not that much going on, and that's going to be the order of the weekend. We're pretty dry right into next week as well. The big thing that's happening next week is that we're going to see just dry conditions. Take a look at the 7-day, and you're going to love these numbers. Talk about walking a tightrope. We are going to see great conditions in the low 60s. Tuesday looks like a great day. So make sure you're ready for the wind. So, okay, we're just going to come back to Vince because this is amazing. I said, go ahead and hop up there. And while she's doing that, you stay on her, Vince. I want to talk to Jan. How long is her act?
Her act is approximately 4 minutes.
And then, again, you were talking to me off air. You don't really narrate these acts. The acts speak for themselves, so you just set them up, right?
Exactly. We just set them up, we make sure everything's perfect, and then they do their thing. And you know, a lot of people might think that an artist's job is easy to just perform for 4 minutes, but those 4 minutes are an accumulation of years and years of hard work and hard-earned respect for their craft.
Good grief, she's on 1 foot and she's juggling right now. The other thing, I can't stress this enough, I was looking at how quickly you guys set this up. Your crew has to get these acts in and out quickly, right?
Yes, that's right. We like the show to be quick, and we like people to stay entertained at all times. So when we set this up, you know, it's a pretty complicated setup, but we do it as fast as we can, make sure that it's as safe as possible. And there she is doing her thing.
Wow, man, I tell you, I just love this. Way to go. I mean, there is a man here I'm talking to, trust me, but we're just fascinated. Christina is great. Thanks. We're going to have more acts coming up. Flip Circus is here in Yonkers through the 18th, and then it's moving to Paramus, but it's great. It's intimate, and I am very impressed and obviously out of shape. Jan, thank you, Christina, and we'll have more from Yonkers coming up in a bit. But what do you think, Elaine? You think you're up for that?
I am just sitting here with my jaw open. Bravo! I can't even imagine. I want to see what her brain looks like right now as she's trying to literally do all of those things. It's astounding to witness. Really, really incredible. Thanks so much.
Mesmerizing talent.
Absolutely, that's it.
John, thank you. We appreciate it as always.